What up? Hold up. What up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to my Twitch channel. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow or subscribe. Hit that like button. And yeah, this is the weekend recap, weekend review of what's happened in the crypto market. We got Solana today, absolutely ripping. We've got Cardano, which had a massive weekend. Just absolute crazy candles. So we're just gonna dive right in. We're just gonna start from the top. Start looking at the different coins. If you know if you want me to look at a specific coin, just go ahead and throw it into the chat, and I will look at it. We'll do some technical analysis on it. So yeah. All right, I was just making sure that was working.
Happy birthday. Fine, totally fine. Well, I'm gonna...
All right. All right. Let's see. Hold on. One more second here. All right, well, you can you can see Bitcoin here. Um, we're kind of tailing off on the on the weekly chart. But the one thing that's positive is that we are well above our 20-week SMA now, and that is a telltale sign of a potential bull run. Now, what I would expect at some point is for our price action to test this area here. I don't know if it's going to be on this candle or if it's going to be, in a future candle, but it's gonna have to test. So that's what we're looking for here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Solana here. I mean, this thing is up 23% on, and it's hit. Is this new all-time highs? Yeah, we're looking at price discovery mode for Solana here. This is massive. I mean, we had like these last two candles. What is this? You know, wow, 73%, 75% gain in a matter of 2 days. That's That's massive. Buy or sell what? Buy or sell Solana right now? To I mean, it depends on what your outlook is. I mean, if you're trying to, you know, if you're trying to sell right now, I think you would be in a. I don't think you would. Yeah, for Solana, I don't know. I don't. I think you would. I think you would want to sell right now. I mean, let's go ahead and look at the hourly. I mean, on a in terms of a macro scale, you should hold. I mean, you've hit new all time highs, and this is out, detached from Bitcoin right now. I mean, you're looking at 75% gain in a matter of 2 days. I mean, that's massive. That's definitely a reason to sell. But let's go ahead and look in on the hourly. I mean, what's happened today is massive. I mean, look at the, you know, the escape from these moving averages. I I think right now would be a good time to potentially move your funds over, to, a stable coin or something like that, or sell, or however you want to do it. But, you know, it's hard to say when you're in price discovery mode, right? I mean, you're looking at, uh, a price that, has, you don't have any resistance. You're trying to find levels of support. That's what's going to happen, right? You're going to, when you're hitting new all-time highs for a coin, you're basically just trying to figure out where the next resistance point is, and where the levels of support are. So, um, that's kind of what it's doing. On that front, we look to our RSIs. So you can see here at about, um, you know at 1 a.m. on, this morning, we topped out at around 93 on the RSI. Uh, and you look at the price at that time, it was right here, and now the RSI is dropped lower, and we see higher prices, and that's considered, bearish divergence, which you get when you have higher price action, but you have a lower RSI. So you kind of have this, you know, you kind of have this downward trend on the RSI, and your price action starts to go up. I mean, uh, that's exactly what happened, you know, with Bitcoin back, in April and May. Uh, you can see, like, back in May, Bitcoin's prices were going up towards 64K, but your RSI was dropping on the daily, and then ultimately you saw the collapse happen. So I think right now would be a good time to sell if you're holding Solana. Obviously, I think, you know we'll see what happens here. This is obviously going to be a level of resistance, or not a level of resistance, rather a level of support. This region right here, where you saw price action bump up and come back down. We're probably going to see some sort of retest of this level, and that'll be an area where, uh, where buying might occur. But as of right now, yes, I think you could sell. It all depends on your investment strategy. Are you a day trader, or are you, holding long term? I mean, that's kind of what it depends on. If you're looking, to scalp trade and stuff like that, yeah, right now would be a good time to sell. I mean, you're up 24%. This could easily retrace back, 10 percentage points, before the end of the day. So yeah, um, yes, I'm on Twitch too. If you just if you go to Twitch and search, Bob Van Horn, it should come up. So, AVAX. Let me just take a look at AVAX here. AKA Avalanche. Let's see here. Oh, that's the market cap. We don't want that shit. We want yeah. Let's take a look at AVAX. Let me zoom out. Let's look at the weekly. Well, you see, this is a clear level of. This is going to be the clear level of resistance right here at this 39 level. On the weekly, we've just broken the 20-week SMA, which is massive. Um, RSI looks fine on the weekly. I mean, look at this. I mean, you're looking at we got this downtrend here. We've broken it. I mean, we're really low on the RSI. We're only sitting at 53.78. I mean, we're right in the middle of the neutral zone in terms of relative strength, so we have plenty of room to grow. All right. So this is going to be a level of concern, or not a level of concern, but rather a level of resistance. You still have to tackle the 200-day SMA. As you can see you know, in the past, when you try to go against that 200-day SMA, you're going to see levels of potential, rejection. So that would be my next target. It's kind of the price action you can see is sitting on this level here. It's on par with this candle. If it can break that, I would say you know, the next level to hit is going to be close to that 200-day SMA. If it doesn't find resistance against this candle's opening or close rather. Um, but it's already gained. How much percent has it gained today? It's up what? It's up already up 12% today. So I don't know if it's going to hit that mark today. It looks like it would have to basically double. What would it have to do to hit the 200-day SMA today? It would have to go up to about 24%. It's not going to do that. I mean, the next day we could see a pump up to that 200-day SMA though, for sure. But that's the key. That's a level that I would look like hone in on is that 200-day SMA. We can go ahead and mark out this. You know, this is going to be a line of contention here. Then you got this area that's going to be a line of contention right there. So those could be your levels of resistance, the 2243 level, and then the 25087. So let me add AVEX to my watch list. I need to add that. We're back on Bitcoin. I mean, we're seeing. Let's drill down to the hourly mark. Um, trying to gauge a pattern here. You see a double top here on the hourly, which is not necessarily a good sign. But we're still finding what I like to see, or what I like seeing here is, you know, here's a low, here's I'm gonna keep clicking it. Here's a low, here's a low, and most recently it looks like here's a low. So you're creating higher lows with each drop. Now the question is, will we break through, that 48K mark and actually go up and try to tackle uh, that 50,000 SMA, or not SMA, but that 50,000 level? That's going to be a key psychological level for sure. Um, which coin is best for very short-term investment? So you're talking about what do you mean by short-term? That's kind of a key there. Like jackpot? What do you mean by short-term? Do you mean like a month or a week, a day? I mean, if you're asking me personally what my favorite coins are, I'm a huge fan of Cardano. I mean, Cardano just looks absolutely just beautiful in terms of what it's done the past weekend. I mean, you're talking about absolute crazy candles these last few days. I mean, this thing absolutely ripped. I was surprised, honestly. I thought, we broke this falling wedge pattern. We had this falling wedge pattern. We, I had our target set out here on this yellow dash line, and we just absolutely ripped right through it. And you can see where we tested that level of support on the 15th. Came down, wicked down, tested it, bounced right back up. So there's a lot of buying pressure at that 202 level. Um, but I mean, I could see Cardano easily tackling these Fibonacci retracement levels, like all the way up to the 450 mark here on the 1618. Within the next 2 months, things get really hot. Things get really hot. I'm not saying do your own research by all means, but I think ultimately Cardano has a very very positive future. If you zoom out even further to the weekly, I mean, just look at this. You just look at this, this MACD. We finally got the cross. That's the buy signal. Um, and you know, whenever you get that macro level buy signal, I mean, look what happens. Let's zoom out here. You know, buy signal right here. Boom. What does that lead us to? So you get the buy signal here. Let me zoom in even more. So you get the buy signal here on the 20th of April. Boom. Where's where does that lead you to? 20th of April, open price 3.5 cent, close price 13.13 cents. So I mean, what is that? That's like a 4x gain in a matter of what, like 3 4 months? April to July, was that 3 months? So you see, we got that buy signal, cross down. Here's the next buy signal. Boom, November 20th or 23rd of November rather. Um, and then look at this. I mean, this is when it absolutely ripped. We were at 16 cents here, or you know, in the 15-cent range, and we ripped all the way up to $2.50. That's I don't even want to quantify that. That's well over like 20x, 15x, something like that. I mean, we can get the measuring stick out. We go to the exact week that we got the green buy signal. That would be the week of the 23rd. Measure that out to the top of this trend when we were at 230 here, right here. I mean, that's 1,500%. So now I'm not saying that that's going to happen this go around, like this change, but I mean, you're gonna see, you know, you're gonna see. Very rarely do you see a you know a MACD buy signal on the weekly and not see some sustainable gains for the future months. So I'm very positive on that. Shiba, I'm not the biggest. I'll be honest. I'm just not the biggest fan of Shiba. I have multiple reasons. I mean, this chart is just first off, this coin is there's fundamental reasons why I don't like Shiba. Number one, it doesn't offer any use case that these other cryptocurrencies offer. Like Cardano actually has a blockchain infrastructure that can be utilized and can be built upon. I don't really know what Shiba offers. I mean, this chart looks at. I mean, Shiba. What Shiba is a gamble. That's really what it is. It's basically you're gambling on a potential pump from nothing. I mean, you're basically playing charts. That's what Shiba is. Like you're looking at. I mean, let's just go down to the daily since this thing's relatively young. I mean, you could have played off of this level here. I mean, this was probably, this was your bottoming level. And then we finally saw a pump when Bitcoin started going. I'm trying to see. It looks like this is going to be a level. Um, that's a level. I just don't know about Shiba, man. I I'll say this: if Shiba does something where I'll tell you personally for me, I don't want to put my money. Well, if you have $100 and this is just play money and you're just throwing it at something for a day, uh, I mean, I wouldn't do it in Shiba right now. So here's what I would do: if you're looking at something like Shiba where you think that it's gonna moon, I would look at something. I would look at a strategy like this. You have to be patient first off. You can't just throw it in there and hope for the best. I would I would look forward to potentially do something like this. So if it comes up and it breaks these two yellow lines, these levels of resistance, and then it comes back down and tests it as support, this is the area where I would buy. So if you see the price action come up above these two levels, come back down, test as support, that is where I would buy for a potential gain. Because if it does successfully test that level as support, you would see a bounce up. And there's no resistance to stop it. The next resistance point would be at this, the 15 level, 16 or 15, 156. So you could see a solid gain there. That would be my strategy. I'm not, but again, let me reiterate, I am not a Shiba supporter in the least bit. This is just strictly looking at the technical analysis. Um, so that's just what it comes down to. Uh, thanks Excalibur for the follow. I really appreciate it. This is a new channel, and you're one of the OGs. You're one of the OGs now. Um, for people who are just now watching, yeah, I do. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. That could change in the near future. I might be moving to an evening time frame, but as of right now, it's 2 to 4 p.m. Monday is the weekend review. Uh, we'll look at the coins that did the best over the weekend, and we're also looking at what's happening today. Like, for instance, Solana doing an absolute rip fest, up 20%, 21% right now. Um, Wednesday is a midweek recap, and then Friday it will be the weekend review, and it'll also be a weekend outlook for your cryptocurrencies. So yeah, that's kind of the schedule. Um, but yeah, again, Excalibur, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. And again, if you have any questions about anything, any of the coins that you're interested in, by all means, go ahead, throw it in the chat. We'll take a look at them. We'll see what their outlook is. One coin we haven't even talked about yet is Polkadot, and that thing, we're up 10% on that today. Very, very strong coin. I mean, we see Polkadot was a great opportunity to invest here at the bottom. I mean, this thing was well oversold down here. I mean, you could have. I mean, look at the gains you could have made. Um, I mean, just by looking at your RSI. I mean, no, understanding that you're hitting like the low end of the RSI, you're looking at as of right now. I mean, that's 133%. It's massive. That's absolutely massive. Oh, thanks, Harsh. Appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm just here. I'm just here to create a dialogue with anyone who wants to chat. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that sell a lot of hopium. I literally just want to look at the numbers. I just want to look at the charts, and I just want to generate a conversation with people. That's what it's all about, right? Getting a community. 'Cause we're not in this alone, right? We're trying to do this. Try to do this together. As a group, you know try to navigate these crypto markets together. That's kind of the goal. But we look at Polkadot here, just just a nice ripping candle right through the bull market support band. I mean, so we're above our 20-week SMA currently. Um, Areas of potential resistance now. I mean, you're seeing it here, kind of at that level, 25.85. Then you got level here, and finally level here. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Oh, another follower respects. Respects on the follows. I need to update my window alerts. I'm not getting the alerts. Let me see something real quick. I got YouTube alerts here. I don't have Twitch alerts. That's what I need. uh Do you need an analysis on SafeMoon? Really though, I don't think you do. I don't know if you need an analysis on SafeMoon. I mean, if you really want me to, I can. I can put. I can look at. I haven't even looked at a SafeMoon chart. I mean, let's see what a SafeMoon chart even looks like. Is it even a? What is it? I don't even know what the SafeMoon coin is on TradingView. Yeah, we'll see in 10 years when you're, you know, getting a second mortgage on your house. Um, nah, not selling hopium. Nah, dude. Bitcoin is going to rip to 250K. I'm telling you right now, it's going to absolutely rip. Rug pull shitty. Yeah, SafeMoon is insane. Oh, I need to edit the damn. I still need to edit some of this shit. Need this to. There we go. Needed to bring that chat box into the. I need to figure out I need to figure out what's going on uh, with my alerts because they're not working. Usually, when you get a new follower, it's supposed to it's supposed to be a little alert thing that pops up like that. That's what's supposed to happen. Can one of y'all can one of y'all unfollow and refollow and see if it works? Yeah, I know. I had the alert noise, but it didn't. The little image didn't pop up. So I was gonna say, can one of y'all just can you unfollow and refollow to see if it pops up? Because I just tested it. That was the test. Did you just?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to look at the screen.
Did you just?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to look at the screen.
I need to fix the music too. I'm supposed to have music playing in the background. Oh, it stopped. That's why. There we go. Huh. All right. Well, I'll have to just look at it. Um, I'll have to look into it, why it's not working. It's weird though, because the test works. The test works. The donation works. So I don't know. Maybe I just have to reboot it. Maybe I got to reboot or something like that. I don't know. But I'll do that, and that'll hopefully fix itself next stream. But oh, well, we're finally seeing Anchor in the green now. It's holding above that level of resistance, which is key. A key continuation mark for Anchor. Don't worry, J-Tot, you're still displayed as the most recent follower. At least that's working. Take a look at the Bitcoin 4-hour here. I mean, yeah, we're still creating higher lows. The only thing I don't like here is this massive engulfing. This massive engulfing candle here. We'll see what comes of that. So we still got, from these lows, basically you got this trend line going on. So, not really afraid yet until, you know, we start dipping below this trend line here. I'll get rid of this. Broke that trend line days ago. Do they not know about Cardano? Alright, Cardano. I mean, we zoom out here on the daily. Actually, more importantly, zoom out here on the weekly. I mean, look at this candle, is absolutely nuts. This thing is crazy. I mean, that's, in a matter of a week, you're one weekly candle, you have 52% gain. I mean, that's massive. You know, we're approaching the all-time high level of 246, the all-time close level at 230. We just saw a bullish cross on the MACD on the weekly, which is a great sign for, long-term investment purposes. Obviously, not a good sign for if you're day trading or anything like that. What I expect to see after this huge pump, I would expect to see some sort of pullback, which we've already kind of gotten. I mean, the candle that's developing right now, obviously it's early in the week, still got 6 days, but the candle that we're kind of developing right now is a bit of a bullish hammer. The minute this thing crosses over 230, then you've got to start looking at at your Fibonacci retracement levels, where I think your next level resistance is going to be $3.19, or not $3, but $3.19. I mean, that's price discovery mode now, and from there, there's 365, and then the 1618 is 4.44, and then if things get really crazy, we could get up to the $8 range, legitimately get up to the $8 range by the end of the year. So I really do think, especially with the the recent news of the smart contracts and all that jazz coming for ADA, I think this coin is just now beginning an ascent. Everything looks good for it. Love the MACD signal. Big fan of the RSI being in the neutral zone. I mean, we have kind of this downward trend. I mean, once this resistance line gets broken on the RSI, sky's the limit. So a little pop for Anchor here. Nice little pop here. Nice little. Important. a close above the 20-week SMA on the daily is going to be big for Anchor. If that can happen, that's massive. One thing that I think we need to look at is actually the Solana to BTC. I think that could, give you some insight on why Solana ripped potentially. Oh yeah, there's your reasoning. I mean, you have a key level of resistance broken. Massive volume. There has to be a fundamental reason why Solana ripped that I'm missing. Let me see here. Oh, Solana price soars to new highs with DeFi project launch, $70 million DEX funding. Okay. And that's why it's ripping. Yeah. Solana blockchain native asset SOL soared to new record high on Monday. The SOL USD exchange rate rose by 26% after traders assessed a flurry of infrastructural developments in the Solana ecosystem, including a recent $70 million crowd fund to support its blockchain-powered decentralized exchange, Mango Markets. So yeah, Mango Markets, I guess the DEX that is going to be powering the Solana blockchain just got a huge funding towards it. So there's a lot of positive sentiment for Solana and their blockchain. Look out, guys. Anchor. BTC. Descending symmetrical triangle. Potential break coming. You break here. No. A rally back to this point is imminent. And you're talking 50% gain here. What would that do for the price? Right at 16 cents. Right at that key Fibonacci level. Very important to watch. It's always important to watch your altcoins paired with BTC to see what's going on. Uh-oh. See, Bitcoin couldn't reclaim the 100-day SMA on the 1-hour charts, but we're seeing a little sell-off here. The key is holding, holding that bottom. I mean, you can see in the past it's happened before where we've gone, here on this candle here, you wait well above it, but it's still closed below. Just took some time for that actual pump up. One positive thing I think to look at is that, although we didn't create a new all-time high, we did close. We have a new all-time high close, which is pretty key. Streaming. 2 to 4. Come here. Huh? I am. It's okay.
How are you streaming if you're like doing
Doing what?
I don't hear you?
Yeah, you can hear me.
Let's see. Yeah.
Hmm. What's up, everyone? We're just gonna finish off this stream here. We'll look at all of our coins. We got BTC, Bitcoin sitting at 46.2. Let's actually go down to the hourly here real quick, see what we're looking like. Coming back down to key levels here. As long as we maintain this structure with higher lows, I think we'll be okay. But we'll see how that pans out. Cardano sitting at $2.11. Again, higher lows here. Ethereum sitting at $3,200 on the head, basically. Still maintaining the same higher lows structure. Litecoin sitting at $1 or $181.90. $182 now. Same concept. Higher lows on these retraces back. Polkadot up 8% currently, sitting at $25.02 rounding, and that is doing very well. You can see that tackling this 25.85 resistance level at some point. Solana, obviously the big one today, 22.5% currently up, sitting at $65.62. with just an absolute rip on the hourly. we will see where this retraces back to. We could see it fall down to this $60 level, or $61 level rather, 62. So we'll keep an eye on that. Anchor currently down currently down 1.17%, down to 10.5 cents roughly. Seeing a slight pullback here. Hopefully, we still stay above this 1062 level on the daily for our daily close. Avalanche sitting at $20.40, up 8.58% for the day, above our 20-week SMA, which is very bullish. I would expect some sort of retest here on the hourly to come back down and test that 20-week SMA as support. Monero sitting at $2.77, up 1.82% within our bull market support band. You can see here we had a test of the 20-week SMA, got rejected. We're coming back down, found the 100-day SMA on the hourly as support, and it's come back up. And we're starting to see another rejection here. So we'll see what happens with this. Go to Matic now, aka Polygon, up 1.5% at $1.49. Seeing the higher lows begin to be created again. Got almost reached the Fibonacci retracement level here at what is that, $1.57, $1.58, something like that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's $1.57.17, 1.5717. That's the level. Haven't quite hit that mark yet, but we're slowly approaching it. Doge down 3.2% today, 3.3%. Slowly climbing up on the hourly, surprisingly, since August 6th. Since some slow climbs up. So far it looks fine, staying above the 50-day SMA on the hourly. Orion up 4.9% today, sitting at $8.93. Still within that bull market support band, trying to get above that 20-week SMA. It's attempted before earlier today at like 2 a.m. Holding support above the SMAs on the hourly. Filecoin sitting at $74.22, 1.5% gain so far on the daily, and it is creating that lower lows pattern as well. So we'll see what happens. And I will see you guys Wednesday on the next live stream for the midweek recap. Please, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. It is Bob_Van_Horn. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bob Van Horn. Follow me on Twitter, which would be at Bob_Van Horn. And this is where you will be able to keep up to date, more regularly with price action. I am always tweeting, trading view charts, and looking at, prices on a regular basis until you see me again on the next stream. So without further ado, good luck to everyone. I'll see you guys Wednesday. This is Technically Crypto.